Hey guys. Okay, we're going to create a counterattack system, right? And I'm going to go over first the the basics of the system, right? So counter design specification: once a character has counter is attacked, there will be a short delay, shorter than normal attack delay. The words counter will flash on the countering character as he progresses to do a normal attack animation and use the counter. So basically, instead, if the character has counterattack as attacked, he will attack back a little bit faster than a normal attack, right? And then we have the counterattack implementation. Like this is the game design portion, and this is the implementation, the programming side portion. Should probably show you guys the game. So this is the game, right? Attack, attack. Okay, this is too weak. Okay, let's face the boss. Attack, attack, get attacked, attack, get attacked. So yeah, this is basically what the game is like. So if the enemy has counter, he would counter for every attack you do. Okay, so let's go over how that's supposed to work, right? So we have an attribute called counterattack. This is an attribute of the actor, it can be a hero, it can be a monster, the actor. If it's 0, it has no counterattack. That makes a lot of sense, right? If bigger than 0, it looks up counter information for a counterattack table. We have to make this table, right? And this table has the following information: it has element, so it can be fire, ice, thunder. It has influence of defense, influence of attack, and influence of damage. So there are 3 types of counter. We can have counter that takes the higher your defense, the higher the counterattack damage. The higher your attack, the higher the counterattack damage, and the higher the damage you take, the higher the counterattack damage is. So we have these 3 options, right? And then we want to go over those options, right? To see how we can implement it. And the first thing we need to do for all this is to create a counterattack data. And we do that by, oh my god, we do that by coming here. Okay, so this is going to be the class that contains the counterattack data, right? And the first thing it's going to have is elements, which is a string for now. And usually the attacks don't have an element by default, right? And the second thing we need is an int. It's going to be defense influence. Maybe I can change the way this works. Huh. Maybe I could have class attribute influence. And then I can have... I don't really like this so much, but it might make sense. Instead of doing this, I can just do public var attribute influence on counter power and call this a map, right? Then I put string and int. And actually, I don't need this. I'm just gonna do something like this. Okay, so basically what I have here is that I have an element, so it can be fire, ice, thunder, etc. And I have attribute influence on counter power, so I have a map that maps a string to an int. So I can have something like defense be like 80 and attack be like 50, and then you have a counter attack that takes into influence both the defense and the attack. But that's not really what I want to do right now, kinda. What I want to do probably is that each counter attack will only have effect of one attribute for now. I think that's okay for now. And that's it. That's all I need right now. And then I need to do something like this. I kind of want to change the way I do some things. This is not var, this is function. I kind of want to change the way I do some stuff. So yeah, this is maybe not ideal. But anyways, never mind. I'm gonna have, no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have a, no, never mind. Thinking too much. I can think about that later. Create a note for this. I need a note because I'm worried about the strings, right? Like, how do I call the counterattack? And I feel like I should have something like think of new system for naming things for the counterattack specifically. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I should probably do that. Never mind. Anyways, then we have counterattack buffer. Okay, so let's go back to reading what we were talking about. So we have the counterattack information, and then if entity of counterattack has attacked, feed in our data array called buffered counters and increase turn count speed. If there is a buffered counter, do not do the normal turn action. Instead, do a counter without increasing the turn count. If there are no counters, if if there are no counters buffered, but the speed turn count speed back up. So basically, what I'm writing here is that once the character has counters attacked, there will be a short delay. Sure, the normal attack delay, but then after you do the counter, you want to go back to the normal delay, right? You only want for the fast delay to be after the counter, not after the normal attack. So we kind of need to do that. Okay, so I have counter attack buffer, and I have, I'm probably going to have something like actor. I think I had something like that. Public var actor, and then I have actor reference. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use. So I have a counterattack buffer which has an actor reference, and how am I gonna do this? Never mind, it's not a big deal. And then I have a counter ID, which is going to be an int. Okay, so basically what happens here is that I have a counterattack buffer, and this counterattack buffer will you do things, right? It will do things. So yeah, that is it. I have both of those. And okay, I need some more tasks. If attacked, uh, feed the counter attack buffer. If attacked with counter, this is my to-do list. If attacked with counter, feed the counter attack buffer. But I also need arrays for both datas. Counter data and buffer data. So I need arrays for both of those, and that's what I'm gonna add now. Okay, so here I am, right? This is my living mess, what I should call it. Public var counter attack data. It's going to be an array of counter attack data. Oh my God. And then I also need a counter attack buffs. Yeah. Okay, so those are the two things I need. So those are done, right? And then I should commit the code counter attack datas. Right. Okay, so this is a thing. Okay, what I need to do here is that I need to go the code that does the attacking. Okay, so this is the code that does the attack. Oh my god. Yeah, I probably have separate counters for magical attacks and for normal attacks, but that's something for another day. I don't even have magical attacks completely implemented yet anyway, so let's keep going. So we have piercing, right? We have safeguard anyway, so never mind that. Sorry. So I need to go here, and then I need. This is the defender, right? This is the person, the thing getting attacked, and then I take this, and then I put counter attack here, just to be very clear. And then we have this. So if counter attack is bigger than 0, that means it has a counter attack, right? But I'm concerned about this because maybe I should do something like this: V counter attack happen, go to false. Okay, so the reason why I'm building this counter attack happen is because I'm trying to decide if a counter attack is going to happen here, which makes sense, kinda. But I'm concerned about something else. I'm concerned about whether or not the thing is alive in the first place, right? Okay, so this is a thing. This is something we should probably write down. If actor is dead after the attack, there is no counter attack. This should be obvious, but yeah, we need to put that up. And then counter attack happen equal to true. And okay, so it's around here, right? Yeah. Okay, so this decides if. Oh my god, this is not what I want, kinda. Okay, I'm gonna go with. Oh god, I guess I could do something like this, right? I want to know if the defender is dead, right? And defender. Oh my god, var defender dead. Defender dead equal to false. And then I can just put defender dead equal to true here. This is a bit of a waste. I don't want to do this so much. But then I don't want to check it twice. Let's make it a bit more complicated. Nah, who cares? It's just an attack. I'll leave. Yeah, mm, mm. Premature optimization is not good, right? Okay. So if defender is dead is false, right? And counter attack happen, then the counter attack actually happens, right? I could have done the check up here, but nah, never mind. I'll leave the check up there. It's okay. So if defender is dead and counter attack happen, we need to make the counter attack happen, right? So we have counter attack buffs. Why am I calling it? But this is really not a good idea to call something. Uh, we should call buffer it. I don't like to use the word buff. I just realized that because if I use the word buff, it kind of sounds like the attack is getting buffed, like it's getting a power up, but that's not what I want. I just want to save up the counterattacks to use later on the turn. Oh my god, this is really complicated, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. We're not gonna worry about that right now. Okay, so I need to create this data, right? Called counterattack buffer. I need the constructor here, right? Oh god, I need the actor reference, right, for this, and the counter ID. Fine. Okay, we're going to make the initializer of the data. Oh no, I'm doing things wrong. Okay, so my god. Okay, counterattack buffered push new counterattack buffer. And then we need references, right? Uh okay, so we have a reference from the actor. We just use uh which one comes first? Defender dot reference and defender. Oh no. Huh. Huh. Maybe that's not how we should do it. Maybe this should not be counterattack happen. Maybe this should be counterattack. My god, man. Such a hack. And then we just do this. Right? Save up the counterattack. And then we check if counterattack is bigger than 0. And then counterattack happens if it's bigger than 0. Okay. Okay. And then we just do counterattack here. And all is good. All is good. Okay, so this is the first thing, right? Now we need to do the second thing. The second thing is a bit more complicated because we need to change. Okay, so we got this done, right? If active counter for the counter attack buffer, but we need something else. We need if turn checking. If turn checking, we need to if count checker and has counterattack. If turn checking and has counterattack, do a counterattack instead of a normal turn. This is what we need to do next, and we also need to commit this piece of code. Okay, guys, I'm committing. I will continue this later. Okay, I hope this is useful to someone, and I'll continue on the next video.